Hey everybody, it is Seraphim. I am back with another YouTube video. This one's going to be how I made my background. So let's get started. First I open my blank sheet that I have. I have a couple images that I took, pictures, around the neighborhood here. And I use them for textures and other various shapes, pull shapes out that I like. This graphic, being that it's for YouTube, I used a lot more of the bevel and emboss and, effects inside the program itself. Usually I don't. I also started using the marquee tool and using that to give me shadows, which here in the next, say, week or so, I'm going to put a tutorial up on how I do the shadows and all that, so other great people can make logos as well, or whatever they want to make. A lot of reading, really, that's all I can say. So I'm going to make this little orb, sphere, circle, button thing. I have no clue what I was trying to do when I made this, so this is what I ended up with. For a minute there I thought sniper scope, but then I thought let's make a button. Then I thought let's just make something really cool looking. So we ended up with let's make something really cool looking. Sorry, it's burning up in my house. All my images I do are freaking ginormous. This one is a standard YouTube layout, so it's 2000 by like 1400 or something like that. I'm working on a logo now that's a simple font lettering, and it's 4000 by 4000. The reason for that is it's easier to take big images and make them small than it is to make small images and make them big. Y'all just got a quick preview of a YouTube logo or YouTube layout that I'm working on for a gentleman in the music industry. He is awesome. When I get more information that we can give out, I will give it out. But definitely check him out. He's on my Twitter at NEMZ_official. Good guy. Awesome music. This is what I was talking about earlier. I take the pen tool, use it to make a selection, and then by using, inverse and using the selection, I'll use that to paint a highlight and a shadow. While doing the shadow, something happened in Photoshop, and it gave me a cool looking like cylinder on the inside of the cylinder, so I thought let's exploit that and use that to make it into something really awesome. So there you can see the cylinder inside of the cylinder. And then I thought, well, let's put like highlights and shadows on it, make it look awesome. So this is round one of highlights and shadows on it. And then I'll go back here in a minute and I actually use black and white and really make them stand out. And then you'll see a lot of like here, I'm trying to make it look like it's actually cut out and not there. Like, have you ever seen the tip of a tattoo needle, or of a tattoo where the needle goes in and out? They always have that little cutout. So basically that's kind of where I got the influence for this at, was a tattoo gun. The tip of a tattoo gun looks like this. Kind of. Or a needle or anything. It goes dead for like 30 seconds here because I had to put my daughter to bed. She was ready. But here I'm working on shadows and highlights for the upper edge to give it more definition, to make it look like it's going to stand out more. And I couldn't get it perfect, so I ended up just saying screw it and using the marquee tool. I make a lot of mistakes. Now to get the highlights like that, if you don't want them white, you want them just a richer version of the color, make it more saturated, you just use an overlay layer. If you're using the brightest red, nothing's going to appear. You have to be using like a middle red or a dark red in order for it to really stand out. Here I messed up and actually used it on the wrong layer. Highlight layer, again, just one layer, circle, whatever you want to use. Pure white on overlay, and then I actually erase some of it, and then blow it up again. I just want that little bit on the inside to stand out more. I could probably actually take and erase some more and make it more realistic. And then here I'm going to just do the same thing. Make a circle, highlight, shadow it, erase the middle out, wherever I don't want the highlight and shadow. And then we're good. I do a lot of, like I said, with the pictures, so you're going to see here in a second, I take a picture and I put it on the background. Actually, I do this one first, but go through the overlay layers and select something that looks good. I have one that I always like. I actually scratched it on this and ended up putting it over top of this bar. Right now I'm messing with the font, trying to get the font to wrap around, make it look nice. And I always cut it out. It's just something that I like to do. I don't know, I always like the look of it. I could have actually done a little bit different with it, but I figured this looks nice, so I just kept it. And this is my background layout, if you cannot tell. You can go to my channel and see the final version. Here's the picture I always like to use. Take a gradient and just, pick it. I choose my levels and the color I want. And I liked it, but it just didn't look right with that white, so I tried dumbing it down. It don't go away, so I just scratched it, went with the layer there, and just the stock color background. So that is my video. I thank you for watching, and stay patient. The next week or so we'll get you a video on how I do my shading and all that. Thank you.